Now that you've explored how to implement strategy through change management and communication, it's time to bring it all together with a practical exercise, drafting your own strategy brief. In this lesson, we'll walk through the key sections that make up a complete high-level strategic brief. By the end, you'll know how to structure your ideas clearly, concisely, and persuasively, whether you're creating a plan for your team, presenting to senior leadership, or aligning stakeholders around a new direction. A strategy brief is a concise document that outlines your strategic approach, explains your rationale, and highlights how you'll measure success. Think of it as a bridge between your long-term vision and your day-to-day implementation. It doesn't need to be overly formal or filled with jargon. It just needs to make sense, get buy-in, and direct action. To get started, begin with your vision and mission. These are the guiding principles of your strategy. Your vision describes where you ultimately want to go. Your mission explains your purpose and the value you deliver. Let's say you're leading a regional branch of a logistics company. Your vision might be to become the fastest and most eco-friendly delivery service in your market. Your mission might focus on providing reliable same-day delivery with a reduced carbon footprint. Next, clarify your strategic objective. This is your main target, the specific, measurable outcome you're trying to achieve. Avoid vague goals like get better or grow faster. Instead, pick something that's time-bound and concrete. For instance, you might say, increase last-mile delivery speed by 20% within 12 months while cutting emissions per shipment by 30%. After that, lay out the key strategic initiatives. These are the major actions or programs you'll execute to reach your objective. 3 to 5 are typically enough. Using the logistics example, one initiative might be adopting electric delivery vehicles in high-density areas. Another could be investing in route optimization software powered by artificial intelligence to reduce delays and fuel use. Once you've listed your initiatives, explain your reasoning. This section connects your strategic choices to your environmental analysis, especially what you learn through tools like SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, or PESTLE, political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal analysis. Describe how specific opportunities or threats shaped your decisions. Maybe regulatory incentives for clean vehicles made the electric fleet upgrade a timely move, and maybe competitor delays opened a window to gain market share. Don't forget to define key metrics or KPIs, key performance indicators, that will allow you to measure progress. These should align with your strategic objective. For example, one KPI might be average delivery time tracked monthly. Another might be percentage of electric vehicle deliveries, showing how adoption is progressing. Clear KPIs not only guide execution, but also give stakeholders confidence in your direction. Next comes risk identification. Every strategic move involves some risk. Be upfront about it. Acknowledge possible obstacles and offer mitigation ideas. Suppose your electric fleet strategy depends on government tax credits that might change. You could note that and also point to your contingency plan, leasing vehicles to protect flexibility if regulations shift. Communication is also a pillar of successful execution, so include your communication strategy. Who needs to know what and when? How will you ensure buy-in? For instance, you might hold monthly syncs with the delivery team to keep them informed and engaged while providing dashboards to senior leadership. Effective communication builds trust and keeps energy behind your strategy. A great strategy brief also includes accountability. Make it clear who owns what. Assign initiative leads, set deadlines, and define expectations. This clarity makes it easier for everyone to stay aligned and take ownership. If your customer experience lead is managing the transition to electric deliveries, specify that in the brief and outline deliverables. Keep the language of your brief simple and focused. Avoid corporate buzzwords. Think about a smart, motivated professional outside your team being able to pick it up and understand it immediately. Clear language fosters clarity in thought and trust in your plan. Before you finalize it, step back and ask, is this strategy feasible? Is it bold but grounded in reality? Have we prioritized the right things? A short reflection section can be helpful, not for second guessing, but to show thoughtful judgment. Sometimes strategy is as much about what you choose not to do as what you pursue. Also, tailor the format to your context. Some teams prefer a narrative one-pager. Others adapt frameworks like OKRs, objectives and key results. If you're preparing for senior executive review, you might organize it into a deck with bullet points and graphs. What's important is content, not format. Now it's your turn. Use one of your current challenges, or a hypothetical one, to draft a strategy brief. Even if it's rough, the process of thinking it through will sharpen your strategic thinking. Ask yourself, what's the objective? What are the major initiatives? Why do they make sense now? What will success look like 6 months or a year from now? As you build this skill, you'll find that strategy briefs help you clarify choices, rally a team, and navigate uncertainty. The ability to translate abstract strategy into concrete, actionable language is what sets strong leaders apart. In our next lesson, we'll wrap up Module 4 by introducing key performance indicators and how to use them to assess strategic progress. But for now, take some time to practice this important step. A well-crafted strategy brief doesn't just outline the plan, it inspires the action.